Steve and Andrea brought up a really good point about risk. When we think about lead, and you could really apply this to PFAS or whatever contaminant that we're talking about, it's all about balancing risk. There's unfortunately, we can never get to a detection that would be zero because the science is advancing and we can detect at lower levels. But what does that mean? Just because we find it, does that mean I'm sick? Does that mean I need to do something? Well, not necessarily. And so that's where that ongoing conversation about research and risk and putting it in perspective is so important. I remind people, Louisville Water started in 1860. There were no microscopes, there was no germ theory. We were just concerned if there were floaters in the water. It was better than your well water, but we were just trying to get the mud out. And we operated for 49 years before we had a treatment plant and a microscope. And so now you fast forward 100 years later, it's, well, can we measure something at parts per quadrillion? And if we do, does it matter? So it's risk is a hard thing to talk about, but it's easier if the public already knows that you do something to the water before it gets to their house.